asking from Zambia. Yeah. So here's the thing: you will not become rich and powerful by being a Freemason. You understand? Ah, now we're talking. Yay! Holy moly! Now I believe it might start, you know? Maybe? Please work. I'm saying your grandpa wasn't a 33rd degree. That's the most common lie people come up with. Yeah, my dad or granddad was 33rd. I know everything about Freemasonry. Yeah, no, you know. Yeah, it was. No way, dude. Why? Why was he a 33rd? Yeah, that's the most common lie people say in Masonic lives is that, yeah, my granddad was a 33rd. I know everything about you. And it's like, dude, no, just, you don't. Please. When are you going to give us a real drums? I don't know. I don't know. I have to figure that out, you know. Do I have viewers now? Is it working? Is it? I don't get it. Shit. So, Mrs. Spinker 33, why? What reason was it? What's the reason your granddad was a 33rd degree? Why can't I get this stupid thing to work? Also dirty word. Yeah, that's stupid TikTok. You can shove everything up your smelly behind. No one likes your TikTok. If platforms were people, TikTok would be the village idiot. Hey, Keystone. So why don't I? Ah, right. Okay. No. There we go. There we go. See, try it out. Choose stream. It's not supposed. I'm saying what about Zambia? There is Freemasonry in Zambia, yes, but if you don't know a Freemason already, your chances of becoming a Freemason is like 0. You know, doesn't work. So yeah. Yeah, he asked you kind of a good question actually. What did your granddad mean to the lodge he belonged to? You know. Stupid. Alright, so I have OBS. I actually working in, but the studio doesn't work. Why? There we are. I am live, but this is so. Ah, there we go. All right, yeah, it's actually working. From last time, I corrected the name. I'm bad with names. I don't know. ICU. I've never heard the name. How can I communicate to him? To who? A Freemason? I don't know. I don't know any Freemasons there. I just know that Freemasonry Zambia is like halted because there's a lot of desperate people believing they're going to be rich and powerful. So the lodges has more or less closed down their doors, you know. So if you don't know a Freemason in person, chances of you like, yeah, becoming a Freemason is pretty much zero. That's the way it is. Who is David Wilcox? I don't know. So my YouTube stream seems to work. It's maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But it's doesn't work that way, no. Freemason. If I go to the, yeah, it is. Holy crap. Holy moly. It's working. Yeah, this is gonna be around like feedback. Yes. What do you know? Besides Masonry, what's your favorite game? I think, yeah, Call of Duty. Always Call of Duty, but Half-Life, you know, Half-Life has always been favorite games. But I mean, any first-person single player really. So yeah. But I don't know. Any game yeah, Fallout 4 is what I'm playing right now, but I might give Fallout 76 a chance, but I don't know. And Masonry is not a game really, but it would be a cool game if, yeah. I'm here to troll, says Joshua. Nu fungerar missuppfattning. Ja, det gör det. Ja, lök. How can you join? I don't know. Ward, thank you. Damn, it's working. It's like real life game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too old for that. Do you go to church? Yes. I try to go every Sunday, but sometimes sometimes I go on Tuesdays. At least YouTube notified you. It did. Alright. Cool. What about creating something like that? Something what? Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm a Protestant Lutheran. I really don't need to go to church, right? I can talk to God anytime really, but it's pretty nice to be in the church. Game about Freemasonry, yeah? You're homeless. Oh man, that's not very good. A Commonwealth Freemason. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel, Freemason. How you feeling, Olga? Olga? Greetings, and it's talking about invocations and evocations. No? Straight from the streets. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame, really. But there are organizations that probably could help you, yeah? Metal, yeah, Metal Mason. Actually, it's a surprisingly large amount of Freemasons that are like heavy metal people, you know? The old role players and metalheads. I was in social welfare and I found him adopted. Really? Holy crap. Yeah, I sincerely hope that it works out there. Definitely. Our sound engineer. I've been playing music and been dealing with music for 45 years, so, and what you see here is actually not mixer board, it's synthesizers. I think your stepfather is a member of Freemasonry. Is there any way how to check that out? Yeah, ask him. Dude, are you a Freemason? That's like... lead singer of Merciful Fate is from Denmark. King Diamond. He's Danish. So kind of close, but yeah. The shelter. Yeah. No, I haven't visited any lodge in Oslo yet. There might be a bus trip, which is very long, but might be a bus trip next year, something like that. You all speak the same lingo, no? Danish is like, yeah, that's definitely weird. It's pretty central. Yeah, I know that. I've seen pictures. I've seen pictures. How common is yeah, fine modern? That doesn't happen. That's like a lot of scammers want you to believe that. We understand each other. Danish, yeah, that's true. Swedish and Norwegian is like very similar, but Danish, like no. I use a Behringer grind and a Roland S1, Behringer Pro VS. Then I have a lot of software as well. So Danish is hot potatoes in the mouth. Yeah, that's true. All social welfare instead of trying to find it. But I mean, is it possible to, like, I don't know, get kind of a shelter or something like that? I don't have any music actually, unfortunately. It's like I just make sounds and noise and never happen anything specifically. It's just like a way to relax for me. It's like instead of white noise, I do weird music that is just scaring people. Sound therapy, kind of, yeah. You can understand Danish, damn. Yeah, well, after a couple of beers, I do understand better. Swedish is a lot of noise. Yeah. Is that true that higher tier Masons are praising Lucifer? No, we're not. Jesus Christ. And Luciferian can't become a Freemason. Hartigan, what's the point of Freemasonry today? I would say part social club, part philosophical school, part helping others, part escape from reality for a while. No, manifestly, definitely not a smile on my face that you're on the street there. That's really a shame. No people should live on the street. That's not worthy. So I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Has Freemasonry changed over the years? Not really. I would say maybe the language has been a little bit changed, but it's basically exactly the same as it was, let's say, 400 years ago. No, manifestly, no one is happy for you being on the street. That's a weird thing to say. I haven't been homeless, but I've been rootless. Similar, but I'm sorry, I can't contact anyone. I'm just an ordinary person. So I have my dog in my lap actually. So yes, this is her last days with us. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah, you should be able to contact them. I hope. Was a Freemason, a member of a very old fraternity, dealing with friendship and charity. Would it be a good idea if the government would give people a prime to house the homeless? Yes, definitely. And I think one way to actually help from homelessness is like this what's it called, citizen salary. Can you give a quick demo? No, sorry, I can't. They're not. They're not. Well, the bearing is connected, but the audio is like, I don't know how to put the audio out. Sorry. Ads. Is it like a religion? No, it's not. Where I am, but I'm sorry to hear that manifestly. I really am. I really, really am. But is there any like association you could contact, like the church or a shelter, or like anything? I see. There's like should work, but it doesn't work. No, but even my mother said that we have nowhere to refer to. Huh. Account 5. Yeah, I know. TikTok is filtering like crazy. Trying to, I don't know, use different words if possible. "33rd Lucifer." What? Oh my god. How old are you, Rob? Oh my god. I think he's in Greece. Rob, I don't care about the Bible right now because you don't use your own words. It's like no one cares. A Croatia. Oh, yeah. I thought it was in Greece. I was on a flight to Chicago, saw a bunch of people wearing clothes with huge Freemason logos. Oh my god. Clandestines. I don't know. Could be anything. Could be the proper thing, could be clandestines. You never know. That's the thing. If they behaved badly, they were probably clandestines, yeah. Yeah, call the police. Yeah, there's a bunch of people there, like, ooh, I'm afraid. Yeah. I don't think we can do anything from Sweden or Ireland, unfortunately. That's the point. The only organization I think might be able to help is the church, but I don't know. Manifestly, I hope it works out. I mean, I've been out traveling, and sometimes, yeah, I ran out of money. So you have like the sailors' church usually. So take care, manifestly. Been in Norway. No, I can't. So here's the thing. I would say in like the Nordic countries, it's not very common for Freemasons to wear the logo or anything like that. In the United States, it's quite common actually. So that might be a little difference there, but so it's more common in the United States and even England, I believe. Maybe not England, but you know. My sweet, sweet dog. No, we're proud of it, but I think we're more discreet. Just like, you know, I'm very proud of being a Freemason, but I don't feel the need to, show it to everyone. Same as other brands, yeah, pretty much. But it's like the typical Nordic, how you say, carefulness. We're a bit more modest, more careful. I wouldn't mind having like I don't know, stickers on my car or something like that. That would be cool, but conservative, that's the word. Thank you. But it doesn't mean that we're better or anything like that. It's just that, no, we're quite satisfied with. We make like our actions speak for ourselves, maybe more. I don't know. I'm not saying that the actions of American Masons is. I mean, they're doing so much good stuff there. Um, they're doing it in a more funnier way than we do. I wish we could have like pancake breakfasts and like barbecue evenings and stuff like that, but yeah, we don't. Paul Foster Case. I have no idea what that is. I can't recognize the name at all. So let's Google. Paul Foster American writer, occultist, Freemason, writing books on occult, tarot, and Kabbalah. As it may be. Ah, okay. Yeah, he was a brother. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I never heard about him. Interesting. Thanks for the tip. I would say, look at just a quick look at what he's been writing. Yeah, it's not in my field of interest really. And probably not in like the interest of your average Freemason either, unless you're interested in like Kabbalah and Tarot. But yeah, that's not a Masonic thing really. Is it true you can't apply? Has to introduce. Well, here's the thing: you have to ask by your own free will. We don't. We don't like. We don't invite people into Freemasonry, but so you have to ask. So, and it's like there's a lot of scammers like contacting people out of the blue on social media, saying, "Oh, yeah, talk to me on WhatsApp. I'm gonna make you Mason." Blah blah. We don't do that. So there's actually no introduction in that sense. However, you have to have two sponsors, not sponsoring like with economically, but like interviewing you and making sure that you approach Freemasonry in a proper way. So first of all, you have to ask, and if you don't know a Freemason, you can ask like the Grand Lodge directly, and the Grand Lodge will assign two sponsors to you. So that's like, yeah, I know that tarot. Oh, so I know tarot has been interest of some Masons, but I would say it's interest. They're interested in it as people, not as Masons. For example, you have A.E. Waite, who made the most common tarot deck, you know. So, yeah. So, there we go. Oj, så ja. Kebra Nagast, oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Interested in Western Hermetic, esoteric, tarot, esoteric. Yeah, so, I mean, just because you're a Freemason doesn't mean you're automatically interested in tarot and Kabbalah. I would say some people are, and then they happen to be Freemason. But usually, I would say it's an interest that they had before they became Freemason. You can walk into Q Lodge. Huh? What is the Q Lodge? Oh, väldigt förekommande. Vad förekommande? Hej förresten. Hej Nico. Kabbala. Med den stavningen så pratar de om kristna kabbalan där. Från 1500-talet. But yeah. No? Okay. But yeah, so here's the thing. The Kabbalah, now, put it in perspective. So there's a Christian Kabbalah, which kind of, I would say in second line, third line, maybe influences or gives some influences into Freemasonry. But it's like, it's probably not directly from like Kabbalah itself, but from another fraternity, because during like 16 and 1700s you had hundreds of different fraternities mixing different ideas and taking influences back and forth and stuff like that. So anyone claiming, for example, that Freemasonry uses Kabbalah, no, it doesn't. It uses influences from other systems that in their turn might or might not have been influenced from Kabbalah, but it's not even like, you can't actually know that for certainty. So it's like, so wait a minute. How much time did you invest in Freemasonry in the beginning? Was it exhausting? Yeah, actually, it's quite common. Some people like gets a Masonic burnout, you know. They're like, oh no, I'm so sick and tired of Freemasonry. So no, that happens occasionally. I was maybe not close to it, but I just grew tired of it for a while. So I just went to, I don't know, a lodge once a month or something like that. Now I go every second week. I could go twice a week, but that's way too much. Mason are 100% Kabbalah. Oh no, my friend, it's not. Cthulhu's Black Stone in Mecca. Quaba, Necronomicon. Are we like into H.P. Lovecraft now all of a sudden? What if we think of Greek Christian Orthodoxy? It's pretty cool. I like the music so much, and also a lot of the patriarchs were and are Freemasons. Do you know Metatron? Yes. Stitch. Do you have any like sources or proofs for that, or is slander what you do? Methuselah, the old one. Dun, 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 dun. Can you walk into a lodge? Yes, I can. I know what you are. So, Stitch, I know what you are. And I just pray to God that you will find Jesus eventually. Jesuits are the beginning of the Freemason. Oh my God. Sounds like someone has been reading, I don't know, Abbé Baruel. Shriner level. We don't have Shriners in Sweden. We have a perfectly good health insurance or health system. Is Masonry life-changing? No. Adam Weishaupt was a Jesuit school, yeah, but that's the thing. The only school that existed was a Jesuit school. But I don't know. So he wasn't a Jesuit or anything like that. He just went to a school that was run by a couple of Jesuits. But so yeah. But claiming that Jesuits are, like, dude, is it night in Sweden? No, it's 20 to 6 p.m. Soon night. So, der Analytiker, your name is like strange. Nico, take care. Black screen. Yeah, I know it's a bit black, but should be visible. So let's see where the yeah. Noah was of the Tartarian Empire. Okay. Is it true you guys control the world and have influence over certain governments? I wish we had. I do wish, but we don't. If we had, the world would be a much better place. But no, we got like crazy politicians doing crazy stuff instead, and yeah. Never trust a politician. That's my advice anyway. Don't. Antediluvian world was Atlantis. Atlantis was most likely an allegorical story. Why are most Christians against Masons? Well, most Christians aren't against Masons. Some people are against Freemasonry. The Protocols of the White. Learned Elders of Zion. Yeah, that's a forgery made in 1903 by Sergei Nilus. So the name of the book is the Protocol of the Learned Elder of Zion. That's one of the names, and it's been popular actually in Middle East lately. In Iran, they actually uh, printed about 500,000 copies and sent out to schools and stuff like that, because it's anti-Jewish, and a lot of countries in Middle East loves the anti-Jewish stuff. No, it's the Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. Yeah, I would say it inspired me to read more about the church as well. Come here. Oh my god, yeah. That's quite hard to have her in the lap. Are you an actual Mason member? Yes. I'm a member in the Provincial Grand Lodge. I'm a member in Swedish Grand Lodge. I'm a member of my local Grand Lodge. No, not Grand Lodge, sorry. I'm a member in 2 research lodges. I'm an honorary member in 2 others. So yeah. Were you a Freemason yourself in the past? No. I've only been a Freemason in this reality. Do 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 do. How many famous Freemasons have you met? I don't know. No one, to my knowledge. What is a famous Freemason? I mean, name one. Name one Swedish famous Freemason, please. Jay, what is a research lodge? That's actually what the name implies. It's a lodge that is doing research, Masonic research. So when you're a member of that, you get like books and stuff. You can order books. You get like, in my case, I'm very interested in like the original stories about Freemasonry in Sweden. So I get a lot of stuff with background, and so it's like doing Masonic research, trying to figure out what the heck happened and when did it happen. High-ranking members. I don't know what a high-ranking member is, really. I am a high-ranking member in that sense. The king is not a Freemason, so that would be cool if he was, but he's not, and neither is the prince. Or any of the princes. Yeah, what the heck is high-ranking Mason? I mean, we're not the militaries, you know? Seriously, dude? Yes. Hoo-yah. So I might be able to actually meet the singer in Ghost later on, because we're going to Linköping where he is like a member, but chances are slim actually, but we'll see. The 33rd degree is an honorary degree in the Scottish Rite. And it's like, yeah, it's how to say, like, good job. Here's a degree. Kind of. There's nothing special in that sense. It doesn't give you any particular powers or anything like that. You're still an honorary Freemason, but you're honored. We know that you've done a lot of good for the society. That's why you're 33rd degree. Maybe is there audio on? I don't know. If anyone can like take a look at YouTube, see if it's running. I hope it's running, and I hope it's audio. You get a cool hat. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I want a cool hat. So yeah, today it's what is it? About 4,000 holders of 33rd degree globally. Yes. The audio on YouTube is very quiet. Okay, thank you for telling me. Awesome. Let's see. Is it better now? It should be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should be a little bit better. Yeah, I hope so. It might be. No, it's not clipping anyway. So that's like fantastic. The OBS studio actually has a decent monitoring for the audio. So yes, so you can control the audio pretty nicely there. So I think I've done it. Yeah, excellent. But it's like this is a test doing like double live stream in both TikTok and YouTube. Who is Baphomet and why do the Masons? Why do the Masons? There's no Freemason anywhere that is worshipping any Baphomet. Baphomet is a mindset or a mind game about duality. So I can assure you, no one, I would say no one alive and no one not alive is worshipping any Baphomet. What it showed them is the AK is like, yeah, lack of research. Don't believe in the memes you see online. Alright? Wowas instead. Exactly. Not relevant to Freemasonry. And not relevant at all, really. Oh, Jesus. Cult. That's a kind of cool band, yeah. Do you listen to them much? Sanctuary is a very good song. I like it when young people start listening to old bands. They're awesome, Charlie. Awesome. Ouch. I don't like that. TikTok Studio is in Swedish. That's loud. That's very good. So Charlie, are you a Christian? Or do you want to be a Christian? Do you want to accept Jesus into your heart? I think Charlie left. How does a Mason get admin commands? Or do they buy them? What on earth is admin commands? Are you talking about, like, I don't know, the command prompt in Windows? What are you talking about? Admin commands. I'm getting confused here, AK. Are you feeling alright? I hope. Admin commands? What the hell? Seriously? What is admin commands? I want to know. It sounds like something important. It's the joke about Freemason being upper echelon administrator. Ah, yeah, the Leo Taxiel stuff. Always Leo Taxiel. The Palladians. Yes, the upper echelons. The inner core of Freemasonry. This, the secret inner core of Freemasonry. Yeah. It's all Leo Taxiel. Again. Always the same. I spy with my eye, Alexandra, hello there. I'm doing a double live on YouTube as well. If you become a Mason, how many banks do I get for free? 0. The amount is 0. I mean, it sounds like you've been tricked by scammers there, AK. Hello, Alexandra. So I think AK has been like, he's been giving scammers money or something like that, and now he's upset. Yeah, the Freemason didn't give me a car. Stupid Freemasons. Is that it? AK? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So this seems to work. It seems to work to do actually double live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So this image with me, yeah, the hand, it's actually a screen dump from OBS Studio. Yes, I do magic. Yes. IT magic. Captain Jack Sparrow, yeah. So I would say, going back to AK's question there, yeah, there's people occasionally joining Freemasonry because they believe they're going to get a leverage in society, everything like that. But they usually quit after a while because they get disappointed because Freemasonry doesn't give them money. It only asks money from them to charity. That's the point. And it asks them to actually help your fellow man, stuff like that. So yes. And it also asks you to not do anything stupid. That's a good thing. Yes. It took a while to get this streaming to YouTube to work, but I think I have to fix some things in OBS Studio because it looks a bit boring right now, you know. So yeah, background, source and stuff like that should be needed. I do have a virtual camera, oh my god, so cool. We actually use this on my job, OBS Studio, but not for Masonic stuff though. So yes. I bought vegan what was it? Bologna. I think that was a mistake. I haven't tasted it yet, but because I saw sausages and I was like, oh my god, I would like sausage. And the closest I could get was vegan bologna. Now I haven't tasted it yet, and it's like, I don't know. But I was thinking of doing a sandwich. It's probably gonna taste like heck. Everything like trying to resemble meat tastes awful. So I had like a oomph burger yesterday. It's like, yeah, some kind of vegetarian stuff there, and it tries to imitate, you know, a smash burger. It's like, yes, no, nothing near it. But that's the way it is. Sorry from a movie. Keystone, yeah, it got filtered. Sorry. So you have to redo it. Yes. I wonder if YouTube has filtering. That's the thing. Vegan hot dogs are pretty good, to be honest. If you ever been Zabka store. Yeah. I tried vegan hot dogs and they're like, yeah, some works, some does not work. So I grinded, actually vegan, you know, grinded meat. No, what's it called? Yeah. You took it, nap. Yeah. So if you go to YouTube and just search for Freemason in Sweden, you'll find a live there. And it's actually the same, but it's like a bit slower. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you do. I think you already do. You've done that a while there. Yeah. So maybe I just should go like doing a post on TikTok saying that, yeah, I'm doing a live on YouTube, and see how that works. Then stupid TikTok can shove it. Yes. But I don't know. So the stream on YouTube is a little bit delayed, actually. I can see that. It's about, I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that. Which is strange. It shouldn't be that, but... Ah, there we go. Yay! Hello. This might be confusing for people like in the live there, so TikTok is probably shadow banning me for because I'm talking about YouTube. Yeah, fascist platform that TikTok is. So yeah, but the big Yahoo. Thank you. But I think I'm gonna quit actually to get me a sandwich. I'm gonna leave a report on how the vegan bologna tastes like. Yeah, that will be interesting. So we'll see what happens. Yes, we'll see you later, definitely. I'm gonna end the YouTube. I'm gonna run the YouTube live for 2 more minutes just for the sake of it. But people, God bless you all. Prosecco. Yes. Sparkly. Fizzy water. That's true. The big Yahoo has transferred 10K. Ooh, my God. That would be something, right? Yeah. But TikTok has suspended gifts in my lives because TikTok is a fascist platform. Do better tomorrow. Yes. God bless you, son. God bless you. People, take care. God bless you all. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, behave. Catch you later. Thank you, Lob. Yeah, so I'm running a couple of minutes on YouTube. Arrivederci. I hope this works. Right. So we're closing that down. Right. Now closed. Hopefully. But yeah, there's something with the audio. I don't know what the heck. Is it like? Alright, oh, okay. Yeah. That was a feedback loop from the audio. So yeah, I see there's a delay on 30 seconds or something like that. Otherwise this works pretty okay, so yeah. So might do next live YouTube only. And I don't think you need an account on YouTube to listen to the live, so that would probably work very good. That's good. Yep. Anyway, how the heck do I quit the stream? There we go. Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Catch you later. Streamen avslutats. Yeah.